Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. I've decided to do a video with just me but by myself and me, myself and I have Lunga because obviously Lunga is a child, and with this particular video I wanted to give you a background story in terms of who I am and why I'm doing this channel. And so Lunga wouldn't really add anything to it, really, you know. She'd probably be like, I want to play games. Okay, okay, shall I start from the beginning? Okay guys, this is totally freestyle, so I haven't really probably like sat down and done some research, so everything will be just like, I guess, 100% accurate. Yeah, accurate is a good word. So basically, I was born in Pietermaritzburg, as I said in my Get to Know Us tag video. I'll put a link in the description box. Yeah, so that's where my mom and my father, yeah, where they met, and then they had me. So my mom is a black woman. She's Zulu, and my dad is unknown. Yeah, he's Asian, but you know, in South Africa, if you're Indian, if you're Chinese, if you're Japanese, you are Asian. Like they're really horrible, like separating who's Asian, who's Indian, who's Sri Lankan, you know. Yeah. So I don't really know exactly 100% like where he's from. Yeah. So they had me, but then when my mom had me, we moved, I guess. We live basically in a small town of Kuze, but we lived in kind of like a villagey kind of place, but that's where the big hospital was. So my mom is a nurse, and and yeah, so she worked there, and we lived in the residence. And it was a great childhood, I must say. Like we had like a little community, and we had people from all over the world basically, so all the medical students, and we could play tennis. We could play tennis, we could do swimming, we could, oh my god, we did loads of things in that like residence. It was a nice community, everyone got along, and it was safe. And so I went to school at Mkuzu Primary School, so I did from grade 1 up until grade 7. So that's like, yeah, year 1 to year 7 in the UK. I'm not really sure in America, never been there, so I don't know. And yeah, so after that, did I have a good childhood? Well, in school, yeah, I had a good time in school. I was bullied then, but you know, everyone gets bullied. Like, it's life, you know. We all get bullied. Like, people used to bully me with my hair because I think my mom in grade 2 decided to shave my hair. And like basically it grew up into a big afro. So I was like I look like Michael Jackson. You know. But I thought it was cute, so whatever. And yeah, and people used to be like, oh, calling me coloured, oh, you're coloured. Okay, so let me explain. Basically, in South Africa, it's alright to say people are coloured. It's just like black, white and coloured. So it's not as bad as in America, and I think in the UK it's not really like, you know, it doesn't have any bad connotations around it. It's just like saying if someone is mixed race. So yeah, but I found it really upsetting because I was like, oh no, I'm black, like, because at that time I didn't know really that my father was a non-black person. So I just found it like upsetting, and I think I used to cry a lot about it, but never in front of people because that's not the type of person I am. I'm very secretive with my feelings. Yeah. Yeah, so after that I went to boarding school, and oh, I think it's during the time, yeah, during the time my mom left for the UK to come work in the UK as a nurse. Oh, I got a funny story regarding that. So basically my mom applied to come and work in the UK, and I remember one time I decided to prank her and call her at work, and I pretended to be the people from the agency. I was like, oh, hello, hi, is it possible to speak to Joyce? That's so naughty. And I was like, yeah, I'm calling in regards to your application, and I just would like to let you know that you actually got it, like got the job. My mom was so happy, and yeah, and I started laughing. I was so happy because she had, like, you know, she had been waiting for such a long time to get like an acceptance, I think. So I was quite mean of me. I think, yeah, I was kind of came here basically to give me and my sisters a better future. So I have an older brother, and I have and then it's me and then my two younger sisters. So she just wanted like a better education for us, sent us to a good school. So I went to Shawe High, which is a really good school. I really enjoyed it. I had fun there. I don't know, it's just like people are very interesting. So when you come in year six, in year 8, so in standard 6, you come in like, and then you have to wear a paper plate with your name on it, and it's like, oh, and it's so embarrassing, and like all the older like cute guys are like looking at you like, ugh. You like, I look horrible. With your full name just right across your chest in a paper plate. Yeah, it's quite funny. And then at boarding school though, we had to wear like a paper plate with your nickname. My nickname was called Ngoso, I think, which apparently is a rat. You know, and so basically with my teeth, you know how I have big teeth. Actually, I'm wearing braces right now, but my teeth were quite like, you know, overbitey. So, oh, is that a word, overbitey? So I had an overbite basically, and I don't know, I feel like it didn't like really affect me. Well, actually then, it did affect me. I think in the beginning I was like, oh, what is this? I've never heard of this animal. Like, so I was a bit confused, but at that point, that's when I started realizing like, oh, I have a problem. Like, I'm, what do you call it? I have horrible teeth, so obviously it's not like, I'm not pretty, I guess. I don't know. It just made me not have any self-confidence. Like, I just thought, yeah, I don't even like taking pictures because, oh, I have to, when I take pictures, I have to maybe like do this or like just look straight, but I can't be like on the side because then it look like you could just see my teeth sticking out. Luckily though, because I have big lips, it wasn't really like prominent, like you couldn't really see it. And yeah, so I was only there for like a year, and then my mum bought a house in Durban. So Durban is one of like popular cities in South Africa. So I lived there for like 2 years, I think. No, it's 2 years. Yes, 2 years. So I went to a school, just, it's not really down the road. But it's around my area, and yeah, I had fun there, like, you know, being in a big city, you know, by the beach, and I could see the harbour from my house. And was it really from my house? Or maybe I'm exaggerating. But yeah, the harbour was like, I could see. But I could see the pavilion. Did I have any boyfriends at school? Oh yeah, I did have boyfriends. I'm not going to talk about it. Maybe in another video. Yeah. So yeah, and then I think my mom decided second year that actually she wants to bring us over to the UK. I think she's getting a lot of pressure from like her workmates. Oh, like, why are you living in a country like miles away, and then your daughters are in South Africa? So I guess she decided to bring us over. So I came over, well, we came over, me and my sisters. My brother couldn't because he was, you know, he's older, had a job there, had his girlfriend at the time. And yeah, so we moved to the UK. So I moved to the UK when I was, oh, actually, now I know this. I was 15, turning 16 the next day. So yeah, so oh my god, like I remember we came in December, and you know South Africa is really hot in December. So when we landed, like, oh my god, like my body went into shock. It was so cold. Because we had to wait for the bus at the airport, like the coach to Oxford. Lord, like my bum was freezing. Like I was like, what the hell? I want to go back to South Africa. And when we got to Oxford, like I didn't like the food. Like I just was so homesick. And I think like it didn't help that I came in such a, you know, when you come in the cold, and just everything is grey and everything is like, it just makes you more sad. Like I think from then on, for like probably like five years, I just couldn't enjoy Christmas here. I just couldn't like enjoy anything. I was just so miserable around this time, like not this time, around December time. So yeah, I started school and it was such a cultural shock. You know, when you're in South Africa, it's like, okay, and especially where I grew up, in primary school, we had like 90 something percent black, and then you just have like one white person or something, one or two white people in your class. And then I came here and it's like the opposite. I was like, everyone was white and Asian. And then like it'll be just, I'll be the only black one in my whole class. And I was like, so, and then sometimes I would find myself saying something in Zulu. I was like, and people were like, and I'm like, oops, I forgot. I forgot what context, you know, what context I was in, like where I was. And yeah, and I met my ex, so Lunga's dad, and I had Lunga. So basically I had Lunga when I was, I had Lunga when I was 18. No, I fell pregnant when I was 18. Yeah, so that was really hard. It was like probably, it was the hardest thing I ever went through, and I take full responsibility of it. Like, you know, because obviously at the end of the day, it is your choice to engage in things. Yeah, so yeah, and it's just, yeah, it basically turned my life upside down, you know. But basically I think I'll do a video of the whole finding out I was pregnant and how I dealt with it, and like decisions I had to make, because I feel like those kind of things are really helpful to other people, you know. And yeah, so I had Lunga probably, yeah, in August. I had her in August, and 4 weeks later I had to go back to school. So I had to go back and do my A2s, which is the last year of my high school. And yeah, and from then on I was like, oh, that was a hard time, like going back to school with a small baby at home. Yeah. And then after that I went to university, and so I've been like non-stop grinding. Can I say grinding? I'm not sure. Like grinding, and I think that's why I'm like really exhausted. I'm just always tired, guys. I can't. So I've been trying to probably exercise. Not probably. I've been trying to exercise and like eat healthy, because I feel like my body's just like shutting down. I need a little bit of, what do you call it, energy running through me. Yeah, so I had Lunga and I finished my degree, and let's fast forward to now. Basically I really wanted to do a YouTube channel, because I felt like Lunga, actually, who convinced me to do a channel? I think all my friends around me wanted, not all my friends, but some of my friends wanted me to start a YouTube channel. And you know, I was like, no, I don't feel confident enough. I don't look right, and I like my teeth are horrible. And even now I'm like, oh no, I'm really embraced this, no one want to see that. But you know, it's just part of life, it's part of who I am. I need to embrace my races, and I need to, what do you call it, just share these things, because I feel like someone else out there is likely to be going through the same thing. It's just like, it's a likelihood of, you know, we all are similar in some ways and are different in some ways. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Lunga convinced me to start this YouTube channel, as well as my other friends. And you know, hard because a lot of people around you always see a lot of people around you always see your potential, that you might not really understand or might not see. So I feel like sometimes you need to probably listen to other people and be like, oh, because you know sometimes the way you see yourself is just so clouded by your insecurities, the way you're brought up, or I don't know, like being scared. So I feel like you need to, like, especially people you trust, you know, people who have good intentions, you just need to like listen to them and like take advice, because you know you can't really grow just living your life like only listening to yourself. You need to listen to other people because they can see things that you might not see. Yeah, so so we decided to do the channel, and my hopes for this channel is basically, I feel like, you know, as I have a child, you feel like life is just like too much, you know, and I need to work in a certain job because, you know, it's giving me money, and I need that money to obviously, so my daughter can go for drama club, for ballet, for piano, you know, things like that. She needs to eat, I need to eat, I need to clothe her, I need to clothe myself. So, but then I feel like we are so set in achieving something without really sitting back and thinking, oh, but what do I enjoy? Do I really have time? Am I really making time for me and my daughter? Are we doing any activities? Are we, you know, spending time together? Because like I found that when I started working, I was just so extremely tired. Like I'll just come home, I'll cook, and then I'll just be on my bed like I'm just so tired, you know. So I wasn't really spending time with my daughter. Like, you know, I wasn't really engaging in a lot of activities with her, and I feel like this channel is such a good way of like, oh, because she really likes doing it, so I feel like I'm doing what she likes as well. So us playing games and us do you call it, like just spending time together is just such a good positive input to our relationship, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I feel like because I like traveling, I really want to bring that side to our channel as well. So I want me and her to travel, even around Oxford. The other day went to the museum. That was fun, even though she was like, I want to go home, you know. But you know, I feel like if I just push her to see things, see life, and experience new things, that she, you know, you grow up to be a better person because you're more cultural. I feel like therefore you are more understanding of other people, so you can be like, oh, you know, you respect them basically. So I just want us to travel, and I want us to do food, so have like cooking cooking. So I want us to have like videos where we are learning to cook or learning to make something. And she loves cooking, so, but then she loves cooking but doesn't eat it, so I just want to break that little barrier of hers of being picky. She's so picky, it's just so annoying. Like, I struggle. And then the moms are like, oh, my daughter eats a lot, and I'm like, oh, that'll be a dream come true if my daughter eats a lot and just ate anything in front of her, because then I can make anything, I can experiment. But nowadays all I cook is just rice and chicken roast and pizza. It's like, what, you know, there's more to life than those three things, you know. She can have fish and eggs, and I want us to do that in our channel. And yeah, so that's all I hope this will bring. I hope that it brings a stronger relationship with me and her, and I just hope that other people not learn from me, like we can learn together of how we can learn together on how to make our relationship stronger, how to communicate, I guess, and how to actually spend time, you know, with different things, like find out what your daughter likes to do and also what you like to do, because I feel like we neglect ourselves as well, thinking, oh no, my life should revolve around our kids, but actually no, because I feel like a happier mom is a happier home. That's cliche. But anyways, okay, a happier mom is basically a happier life, you know. The child is happy and you are happy as well. Okay guys, thank you for watching and listening to me blabbering on, and I hope you enjoyed my video, I guess, and you got to know me a bit more. Bye! Such a creep. Okay, bye guys. Later.